Days also mean it's time for another one-tank trip. Okay, tomorrow is Halloween, so we are really excited to bring you a bit of a spooky one-tank trip just in honor of the holiday.
Anchor Deja Jones takes us to a haunted hotel filled with stories that just might give you some chills.
On this haunted one-tank trip, we tell you stories of ghosts and spirits alike at the Elms Hotel in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Located 34 miles from Kansas City, this trip took us 39 minutes. The history of the Elms Hotel dates back to the 1880s and is surprisingly still standing after burning down not once, but twice. Though there are many stories to share with you, we decided to focus on the tales of the unearthly guests. One of the most haunted areas in the hotel is said to be the third floor, as staff and guests have reported seeing paranormal activity, specifically a woman who roams the halls looking for her child.
They say that they see a woman on this floor. When you approach her, she becomes distraught, will pull hair and throw things. They also say they see a little girl on this floor. I've yet to come across either one.
A maid wearing a 1920s style uniform is also seen on this floor.
About 8:30 in the evening, came down the stairs here, saw the reflection of legs coming down the stairs behind me. Black nylons, black shiny dress shoes, white shiny bow on the toe. I took 2 steps, turned around, said, "How you doing this evening?" Nobody there.
More haunted rooms await just above.
Room 415 behind me. I had a lady that checked in there, found a penny on the floor next to the nightstand. She picked it up, threw it in the corner for luck, as some people do, left the room, came back, penny was back next to the nightstand. Again, she picked it up, threw it in the corner and left. Told me when she came back this time, there were now 2. Said she was staying in at this point, decided to throw both pennies back into the corner and go to sleep. Told me that when she woke up in the morning, yet again, both pennies back next to the nightstand. 425, which is halfway down on the right, is the busiest room in the hotel as far as I'm concerned. I've got more stories off of that room than any other.
What is that? Oh.
Sounds like our service elevator.
I was like, time out. What is that sound? Do you hear this? Taking you to the lower levels of the hotel, it is said that the lap pool area entertains several different spirits, making for an eerie swim for guests.
They say that they see a 5-year-old boy swimming around in the water down here. I've yet to come across him. However, there's been plenty of nights I come down here to lock it up. There's been a fresh ripple going across the water when nobody's in it. Can't explain it.
The spirit of a gambler involved with illegal activities during the speakeasy days of Prohibition is said to be in this same area. He was allegedly killed by the mob during one of the illegal drinking events.
One morning as I was heading towards the door to go and unlock this to the public, I witnessed a gentleman sitting in a chair in the far corner, and he was sitting in the right-hand side chair.
Okay, he was over here?
Yeah, I would have been right over here. That's where he was at.
Okay, so show me how he was like looking. Also, why are there pennies right there?
That's a good question. Some guests are funny about stuff. However,
He said that the ghosts take pennies, and there are literally pennies right there on that end table.
that wasn't us, I swear.
There are pennies right there. Okay.
You can decide for yourself by going on the tour, which is offered every day at 9 p.m. for $20 per person. For one-tank trips, Deja Jones, 41 Action News.
No. Okay, because honestly, who has pennies anymore?
That was legitimately creepy.
It was.
Who has pennies? You're right.
What was that?
do.
After that, I was like, that concludes our tour. Thank you so much for having us. See you later.
Did you take one? You should have taken one with you.
Absolutely not.
No.
You don't take what is not
No, they
yours,
would-
Henny.
I was
Especially
stupid
not
about that.
Henny when he just told you the ghosts came back ×2.
Oh my God.
It's a gorgeous place, and those
It
are
is
spooky
gorgeous,
stories.
but honestly, right when you walk in, it's like,
Did you get vibes again?
yeah.
Major vibes.
And then all the stories, it was like, that
Right.
makes sense. That also makes sense.
To be
Let's
clear,
keep
though,
going.
there are sometimes Deja walks in this studio and gets vibes, so I don't want to
Yeah.
undersell.
Whose fault is that, Taylor?
Right. I get shade vibes most of the time, not ghost vibes.
A different kind.
Walked right into that one.
Let's get a Halloween forecast from Lindsay Anderson to see what the spirit level's going to be out there.
How about a fabulous?
Oh.
Oh, go Lynn.
Yeah.